Jon Impemba and James Grande.
What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm NBA DFS Playbook Preview Show. It is Friday. We have an 8-game DraftKings main slate. It is Emirates Cup Friday, which means these games count a little bit more apparently than the other games do. We see some increase.
Oh, what was that? Why did that word slip in there? There was word slippage.
It does matter a little bit more to them.
Apparently, is what the word was.
8 games. We have Luka on the slate, $12,000. Pelicans, top price player on the slate.
I miss when we could play Jokic. By the way, those days were fun.
Yeah, those are cool days. Jokic outscored the entire starting lineup for the other day by himself, 55 points. They asked Ty Lue. We wanted to make him score. Good work.
Didn't think he was going to go for 60.
Good work. Giannis is 11-7. I assume he'll play in this one. Did not play versus Charlotte the other day. Charlotte missing some pieces. They already ruled out Kalkbrenner and whatnot. Got Cade at 11K. Maxi 10.5 is your top overall price players on this slate. Joel Embiid obviously already ruled out. Jalen Brunson ruled out with the ankle twist, so we'll see what they do at point guard, whether it's Clarkson or McBride. I don't even know where the pricing is yet on those plays. We might have them priced up or down. We'll go over it, but a lot of red on the screen, as you guys can see. So we'll have a live show at 5 to go over all the fun.
It is going to be a fun slate. We already know Paolo's out as well. Yep. That was a big one. Bam was ruled out. So it's just going to be, we don't know who in Dallas is even going to play. It's going to be an incredibly interesting Cup Friday. So let's dive into it. Right there, like right away, Cade questionable again. Yeah. LaMelo returning. So
Edgecombe is questionable for Philly as well.
Yeah, I saw that. And did you see where they sent Jared McCain to the G League?
They did. Is he back from the G League though?
I guess that's a good question. They sent him to the G League
because we see that Thursday. Every now and again, right? They send them to the G League and then they're not there for long, you know.
Well, I guess the Philly injury report might already be out, right? It says he's in the G League. He's out as of the 8:30 injury report. The night before, Jared McCain is listed out G League.
All right.
That obviously can change, right? Like they can change that, but as of right now, it says he's not available.
Right. If Edgecombe is got they might just call him back, and have him be available. But either way, again, we'll get into it. Luka, Cade, Maxi. What's the ball situation here?
He's probable.
Probable. Okay, so we're gonna get LaMelo likely back here. Yep. Harden 96, so we'll go there. We'll go your top 5 price. Obviously, it's a big gap, almost $2,200 between Luka and like the cheapest play there at Harden. Hard not to be inclined to play Luka versus the Pelicans, but how are you feeling about it?
Yes, Luka. Yes. Right? You can absolutely do that if you want. Cade, yes. If he plays, yes. You can absolutely do that.
I went for 96 fantasy points.
Both of those things are more than okay. Maxi, we kind of talked about it last slate. You and I were talking about it at least while we were watching, and I was like, "Oh, the minutes are kind of," and obviously, I think this could be a little different, especially depending on how shorthanded they are, like what's going on here. But one of the Maxi superpower stuff was the 40 minutes, right? Yeah. And obviously that's ticked down a little bit. I don't think it's something to be overly worried about, especially if there's no Edgecombe, no Embiid, no Paul George, not Quit Grimes, no Jared McCain. Like that's a lot of depth not there. Detroit is just very good for what that's worth. Like Detroit's a very good offense or defense. So
I guess we don't know. Do we know the status of their guys? Like they have Thompson.
No, Asar is out.
Okay.
Dern's questionable. Cade's questionable. Toby is out. Until further notice, and Stewart I think is questionable. So, but still,
Something to watch.
no, it's definitely something to watch. They've won 8 games in a row, and they're 10-1 or 10-2 top of the East. So like it's just been a good team. I'm
Sure.
all that to say, good with Maxey, but I think Luka and Cade are a different, potentially a tier. I almost have no interest in LaMelo.
Okay.
I only say that because how many ankle problems he's had, and like there's just no way he is like full systems go, right?
Well, that's how I feel, right? Like he's missed enough time. It's been an ankle injury.
Always has ankles.
I know.
It's just not good business. The LaMelo ankle business.
It would be a great spot if he could play 35 minutes, but
I just can't see it.
Him being active kind of actually hurts the rest of the team.
Everything hurts everything. It hurts everything. Charlotte is a dead zone other than the Moose is loose, right?
Yeah. Basically with Kalkbrenner out, yeah. And then Harden 96 versus Dallas.
Sure.
Again, hilarious reporting coming out that like they're having internal discussions of just cleaning house. Like everything that Nico did, just undoing minus flag and like, restarting. So
there's also like some rumblings about the Clippers too.
Yeah, that's
because they're off to a
Beal done for the year. Kawhi out still, right? So
I mean, they had larger aspirations going into the year, but
you picked them as a dark horse during our preview show, for rightfully so. Like it just,
I mean, I told you, clown mask back on. I knew I was falling for the trap again. Like it is what it is. There's no more dark horses in the West. I just want to point that out. There's none.
No, there's 2 teams that are going to be there at the end.
There's two very, very good teams right now.
LeBron's still practicing with the G League team, or are we going to get a LeBron return here? Like
he no pain, by the way. Reported no pain today. So I don't think he's going to.
Did he tell Damon Jones no pain, or did who reported that? What was the?
I don't know if he has contact with Damon Jones. Right?
Okay, yeah, all right.
If player one or whatever his name was, right? Player one.
Yeah. So again, Harden versus Dallas would be like a really good spot here, obviously, given just what Harden is capable of doing. So I guess we just long wait of saying like Ball would be the only guy we wouldn't have interest in playing.
Yeah, could have just done that one.
Could have saved like 20 minutes of everybody's life and just said don't play LaMelo.
Yep.
Everybody else? A good one. Next tier down, I mean, you have Amen there against Portland at 81. Austin Reeves at the dual positional eligibility. We'll touch him at shooting guard. Okay. Russell Westbrook at $7,900. Do we know like what his role is going to look like today? I mean, one day he starts, the next day he's off the bench. When he plays full minutes, he looks pretty damn good.
Doug Christie basically said on a long rant after they got absolutely torched, like, we're just going to play people who are playing defense. So,
okay.
And hustles, which we know Russ hustles.
Yeah.
He tries. You can never knock Russ for not trying.
$7,900 for him. Drew Holiday 75.
Yes. Very tough spot. But he is that price. He is very good.
Another good game for him against Pelicans the other day. Ryan Rollins is great. If Giannis sits, great. If Giannis plays, he's still okay.
Yeah, LaMelo returning doesn't hurt that.
No, it's $6,700 a little But
I definitely prefer no Giannis to get to Rollins, but he's definitely in play either way.
Quentin Grimes, if there's no Edgecombe and McCain. I mean, Grimes plays like anyways, but obviously there's just increased usage for that.
I was gonna say that he probably starts, and that's not a bad thing.
No.
If you get more Quentin Grimes.
Yep, I would agree with you. $6,400 for him. Can't do Sexton anymore. Ball back. Dennis is only good if there's no Cade.
Yep.
I mean, you've been championing the Brandon Williams train. No reason to turn that one back now.
No, and AD, PJ, and Lively are all questionable. Why would we stop playing Brandon Williams? He's a high usage player. I'm all in on Brandon Williams.
Yeah, I agree with you. $5,400 is a really good price tag for him there. You have Davion.
Safe.
Suggs, 51. What do the Suggs minutes get you? 26, no hollow now?
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. 26 minutes
versus Brooklyn, right? Suggs versus Brooklyn at 51 here.
John, it's a pretty good spot.
Pretty good spot.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about Jalen Suggs. And obviously, is he the top priority of our Orlando exposure?
Bane and
Franzito are going to be
look pretty good here as well.
But and WCJ,
that's a good price.
Great Suggs price. Great Suggs price. Especially at these minutes. Like if it's 26 plus, no issue whatsoever.
Agreed. He got 29 in the game prior to that, right? So it should be good to go there. So they have McBride at 48, Clarkson at 42.
Yeah, I looked. I had to look earlier. I couldn't resist. I mean, my assumption is they hate Jordan Clarkson, so they would just start Miles McBride. But Jordan Clarkson's also obviously gets a bump, regardless of how their feelings are. He's the better fantasy player. So
do you think either get third? Like, do you think McBride plays 30, or do you think we get like it's a split here?
Probably, I would lean because you probably see Clarkson get both guard spots, and because he's playing the whole second quarter, so it's I think we probably see both.
Okay,
McBride probably play 30. I would say if I was projecting right now, Clarkson at like 22, 23, but he doesn't need more than that.
No, and it's Miami, so you're getting huge pace up spot there at $4,200. Reed Shepherd's had some really good run here lately. Obviously, a lot of blowout play, but he's been really good in those spots, anyways. So,
yeah, I have no real objection. I think like him and Yegor both in the same tier. Yegor's actually looked pretty good too. He continues to make shots when he's been making shots. He's we've talked about this. He's a coveted passer, and the shot looks way better than he was the scouts projected him to be. So I think there's probably one more. Cole Anthony, if Giannis is out, I get it that he only played 15 minutes. He went 2 of 12. We know that if Cole Anthony is starts the game 4 of 6, he's going to be extended a little bit. So if there's no Giannis, Cole Anthony's price plummeted. I would be okay with it in a tournament.
Sure. Shooting guard position.
You know what, John? The Knicks also probably play some Tyler Kolek, now that I think about it.
Okay.
He was recalled from the G League the other day.
We don't play any Tyler Kolek, though. It just impacts.
No, I think that could be a factor in the Clarkson minutes a little bit.
You got an $8,900 Anthony Edwards here.
Still, it's so. Remember we were talking. What was it the other day? 86.
Yeah, 86. Played 38 minutes at 35 actual. Got off to a really slow start in that game. You and I were kind of like, kicking rocks for a little bit, and
rushed, absolutely demolished the second half.
Sacramento, good spot for him at 89.
Great spot.
Really great. Reeves, again, shown capable of producing next to Luka. Obviously, they got blown out against the Thunder. That happens, but shouldn't get blown out here versus Pelicans. Should be the other way. Do you pay $8K as the second fiddle to Luka Doncic here?
You can. I don't feel the need. You can, because like Trey Murphy is number one fiddle at this point. I mean, I guess you can
got cleared for full contact.
Yeah, he right now full number one fiddle right now. I think Cooper Flagg kind of looks great, especially if AD and PJ Washington sit.
Yeah. How does AD not come back now? I saw that they want like full medical write-ups saying like he is good to go before they let him step back on the floor.
Yes, because they're worried about the Achilles. Dude, we talked about that. When the game that he left, we said that. Like, AD with a calf is the worst thing anyone has ever said in the history of the sport.
Well, you were right. Nico wanted him back to save his job.
Nico wanted him back to save his job.
That report came out. So, that's the thing. Murphy's fine. Again, he's $7,700. Obviously, the price is creeping up there. But when you're jacking up 11 threes, and you're a 40% three-point shooter, there's some good value there. Jaquez let us down. Norm can score, but both of those guys I'd go back to. But you get Bane at 7K, no Paolo.
John, just play me. This is too good of a spot.
Yep.
Listen. Don't act like it is not a good impersonation.
I'm
don't
glad I
act
missed
like the
the
people
Bane
don't.
impression the other day, so it's fine.
Somebody actually commented on the stream. They said John's missing a great Bane impersonation. That's word for word what they said.
I'm not surprised.
The people like it. You're the only one who doesn't.
It's okay. Does anybody else in New York get a bump here without Brunson? Like, does Bridges become more appealing? OG, Hart?
Yeah. I mean, Brunson is
like, we're obviously going Towns.
Yes, and we know what Brunson is to the Knicks and like what his usage is. It's not replaceable.
Yeah,
like just by one player, but like.
Do you feel inclined to play a Mikal Bridges against Miami and a pace-up play here?
I would be okay with it. I think our we kind of have to shift our thoughts on Mikal, just given how high of a usage play Jalen Brunson is. I'm going to pull it up just to see what we have without Jalen Brunson here, because it obviously matters tremendously, right? Okay. So Towns has a 28% usage. OG is at 24. Clarkson's at 23. That is 1, 2, and 3. Mikal Bridges in 72 minutes without Jalen Brunson this year has a 15% usage rate.
It's not good.
Towns is at 1.5 fantasy points per minute. OG is at 1.1. No one else other than Ariel Huck-Purdy is over 0.88. That's a little concerning.
On that, yeah, you want that to be better.
You definitely want that to be better. So, like, do I think... I think we just have to do a little bit of... Like, it's a very small sample. I don't know if Mikal at 67... makes a ton of sense, but he was doing a lot of ball handling and earlier in the year. So I don't know. Okay. I would probably more likely get to like OG.
Yeah, OG has just been the better player anyways.
Yeah, he's just been the better player. So I would probably just get there instead, but
don't really have a ton of interest in the next range. Like, obviously, Grimes we talked about. Sharp's been good, but Houston matchup is less than appealing.
He's been really good, dude. He's scoring.
Sexton's no. If all the Detroit guys are out, then obviously all the Detroit guys become interesting. Levert, Robinson, Green, but they're all 5K now. They're not 4K. So
yeah, naturally, Karis LeVert with everybody out only plays 22 minutes, right? Like, still just doesn't play.
Bucket 8 of 11 had 30 minutes.
Yeah, doesn't play, but he does go crazy. Yep. So like you would consider it.
They were playing a lot of Chris Dunn. Only played 15.
Started him. Yeah, started him. Well, he fouled. Yeah, he fouled all the fouls.
Anything else?
Anthony, I wonder what they're gonna do. I think the thought is probably De Silva or Isaac would be your like starter. Anthony Black is a 6'7" guy. Like Franz is 6'10". Like I think that there's a world where they could
shift everybody up one. Desmond goes and plays the 3. Franz plays the 4.
Yeah, and even if they don't start Anthony Black, like he gets extended. I'm not saying I'm definitely here, but I think it's a possible outcome.
Okay, I don't hate it. I mean, they could definitely go there. Playing Brooklyn, kind of a guard lineup, right? So,
yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, small forward then. Franz is 85. Gonna be mega chalk.
Dude, if you for whoever played NBA DFS last year, we remember the Franz, Sands, Paolo lineups.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't include Desmond Bane, those lineups Franz slapped. He was like 10K by the end of it.
I was gonna say we're actually kind of unfortunate that he's already at 85 because from the beginning of that run last year, he was like 6s and 7s.
He was very cheap. He was very cheap. That's true.
All right, so obviously he's great. KD was great. They blew out the team. 31 minutes, didn't pay off the price tag. You kind of nailed that one. Let's see, MPJ 78.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna get his shots up. 36 minutes is obviously a great number as well.
10 free throws.
10 free throws. I no objections to MPJ. Honestly, like I'd probably play him before I play KD. I know that's crazy to say out loud, but I probably get to MPJ before I get to Kevin Durant.
Okay. Mentioned Jaquez already. I would be willing to go back. I'm not going to hold the bad game against him there.
Agreed.
I talked OG. He's 6,900 here.
He is, outside of these last two games, he had been wildly consistent. I have no objection to OG. I'm probably going to base my interest on OG based on ownership.
Okay.
Because if he's like super popular, I can deal not playing a near 7K OG on Anunoby.
Okay. Could just play Hart maybe at 59.
Yeah.
Oubre 62. Where do you go next?
I mean, obviously Kuzma's going to get ownership if there's no Giannis. He was bad the other day, but the minutes were great. Herb Jones is going to play a bunch of minutes. It is what it is there. Sadiq continues to be really good for the Pelicans. 35 minutes. He had 25, 6, and 5. Freaking Sadiq Bey. So I think Tristan Da Silva is obvious. Like, I think the most likely candidate is probably Tristan Da Silva to start. I know they started Isaac, but we know how that goes. We know that there's not an extension behind Jonathan Isaac. So I think Da Silva makes a lot of sense in the value tier.
I think Da Silva's kind of interesting because he's had some pop games and nobody's played him. It's just we end up watching the leaderboard like, damn, Da Silva's out here knocking down threes. Could definitely be something here.
Where was I? I guess if Dallas sits everyone, like Klay Thompson probably plays 30 minutes again, like he did the other day. Keon Ellis played 30 minutes the other day for the Kings, and they talked about defense. Could we see Justin Edwards get a start if like Edgecomb's out? Just based on how Edwards shot the ball the other day.
Edwards didn't miss a 3 the other day.
All this is like kind of speculative plays. It's not anything concrete right now.
Power forward position. Again, Giannis and AD are up here. We don't know if either will play, but you have Towns at 94. This feels like a auto click spot here.
Yes. As close to auto click as it gets.
Right. Crazy high usage rate. Ball should flow through him like it does anyways.
Yep.
Matchup versus Khalil Ware. It's or whomever they have in their front court for Miami, Jovic or whatever. It's a great spot for Towns.
Yes, on all fronts.
Randall 83.
Yeah.
Right.
I prefer the Edwards price if I'm playing like one of the Minnesota guys, but Randall's like just decided he's going to try to triple double every night.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter anymore. If it
doesn't.
Right. Just filling out the stat sheet. Bridges is too expensive, but ball back. Denny's got a tough matchup versus Houston. The only reason I'm not going to either of them there.
Agreed.
Wiggins has been good. $6,700. Getting Powell back obviously cuts into some of the usage that he has. Again, I mentioned Hart already at 59. They've been playing John Collins a little bit.
Yeah, they've been starting him. He hasn't necessarily played well, but they've been starting him. So take that for what it's worth.
I feel like I haven't had a Clippers on the main slate in forever. So
we haven't, and it's been better that way.
Yeah, that's true. Again, there's Jovic.
Just get to where's Derek? Just get to Derek Queen already. What are we doing here?
Yeah, 38 minutes, 26, 7, and 4.
Yeah, just get to Derek. It's Derek Queen, dude.
Sure.
It's Derek Queen. He has. There's just no chance that the Pelicans do like just whatever is happening here. This is the guy.
Yeah.
Right. It's just what it is. So
Yeah.
he should be popular. I don't know if he's going to be popular, but I don't care if he's starting. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts, by the way. They just cut out like the Looney stuff. Maybe
Sure.
they do play Looney. Maybe they don't. Ultimately, I don't think it matters.
Okay. Clowney's 48. Mentioned De Silva, Eason. They play Neek. 31 minutes for Neek.
They did give Neek a lot, but they started Precious Achua, and then Neek was like checked in early. I just don't. That rotation is going to be a night. I mean, it's just the Kings are just an absolute nightmare right now.
You got Barlow back.
Yeah, it's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna play, but either way, it's scary to think that he could take away from
any of the front court.
Any of the front court. Yeah.
Anything else at power forward?
No, let's move on.
All right. Center Şengün versus Portland 95. It's unfortunate Houston's so good because I want to play some of these guys, but I'm also terrified that they're going to play 28 minutes.
I agree. It would be fun.
Şengün versus Portland here would be a great time to play.
I mean, I think Portland is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Portland's been a pretty good team.
Well, let's see what the spread is here.
It's 8. 235.5.
Yeah.
8-point spread.
Yeah, and no one's going to play him. No one's going to play Şengün.
Yeah, he's probably going to be lower owned, especially at 9,500. I don't think
we're going to be playing Franz. They'll be playing Towns. There's, we haven't all the value from the other slates aren't value anymore because they're 5K. So
people are just going to save and play Duren right on. If he plays.
Yep. I do like Zubac here versus Dallas.
Yeah, Zubac has been amazing. I mean, he's such a good basketball player. Yeah, sure.
And you're back to basically a Clippers team that has nobody. So
James, it's the Kawhi stuff last year. It's Harden and Zubac.
The two-man game. So in a great price, $7,100 against Gafford and friends potentially, I guess. So
Gafford and friends, Brandon Williams and friends.
Well, I was talking about the front court.
Just the front court, yeah. I mean, yeah, Musa. Musa is the backup. The other Musa.
Yeah. Claxton's obviously been really good. Kind of a tough matchup, but Claxton's been great.
Has been great.
8-65. Miles Turner was okay the other day. You have Gobert at 6K. 6K Gobert is pretty cheap.
Yeah, he's been good. I mean, he is. He does this every once in a while where he's just you skipped over Khalil Ware, also been a freaking monster lately.
Yeah.
Just super high ceiling.
Yeah, 100%. B-Ball Paul, $5,800. So
he should be. He should be $5,800.
28, 13, and 6, 4 steals.
Ridiculous. I mean, just
a little revenge game if Duren's out too.
True.
They never played him.
B-Ball Paul versus Andre Drummond, the second versus third string centers.
The former double revenge game.
Ooh, meme. We got the Spider-Man meme here, huh?
Yeah. Does Wendell pick up anything here?
Yeah, Wendell's been good anyway, right?
I'm just saying, no Paolo, over 30 minutes now in 5 straight games for him, which is.
Let's look at some information on Magic. Wendell Carter without Paolo this year, 0.94 fantasy points per minute.
Okay, not bad.
Suggs and Franz are at 1.2 each.
So almost a fantasy point per minute. He's going to play 30 minutes at 5,600. So that's 6x.
21% usage rate, which is a good number.
Don't hate it. Do not hate that. There is Gafford here at 51.
There is
27 minutes, 15 and 9.
Yeah, I mean, if Lively and AD are out, there's no reason not to.
Yep, and then you have Queen. Obviously, 49.
Yeah, Queen, and yeah, I'd guess Gafford would be bajillion% owned. By the way, we have Musa. I forgot.
Yeah, no Kalkbrenner. Musa Diabate.
The baby, salute to Ryan Kalkbrenner, new dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dads.
Probably gets a double-digit rebound game. Maybe get some offensive putbacks here for a double-double.
My guess would be Moose is going to have a fun time. The Moose is loose, John.
Okay.
Unless he, of course, Giannis plays. That's not fun.
17 minutes of Mitra.
I feel like with Musa here, it'd be hard for me to want to play anything else.
Yeah. Because the minutes are at least pretty secure there. You don't know what any of these other guys are going to play.
What is Charlotte's Plum Dog? Oh my God, we're going to get Mason Plumlee backup center minutes.
Plum Dog millionaire?
I'm not saying, for the record, hand up, I'm not saying I'm going to play Mason Plumlee. I'm just saying.
Where is he?
He's 3K.
Oh, jeez.
He is going to probably be the backup. No? I mean, that's
10 minutes.
They play.
What did Kalkbrenner recently missed a game? What?
No, he ended up playing.
He ended up playing? Okay.
Yes. He's played every game.
Okay.
The problem is I don't know what they're comfortable extending Musa for.
He played 29, right?
If Musa plays 30, there's 18 minutes to be had.
Yeah. They could go small with Bridges if they wanted to.
They could, and then Milwaukee goes Giannis and Miles Turner, and then you're cooked.
Yeah. Well, they don't have any size anyways. When does Grant Williams come back?
Well, that doesn't help the size part of this program. Grant Williams is
still rehabbing.
Grant Williams is 6'5".
Yeah,
6'4".
but they play him. They play him as a small
They do. That's true.
Alrighty. So we did Towns. Wagner. That's 5,300. Queen, right? I guess.
Wagner.
Queen. Diabati.
Yes.
So we'll do this. Diabati.
Yeah, I was gonna say DQ can go into the old forward / util. Yeah.
And then we'll just dealer's choice ourselves, Suggs or McBride.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of prefer Suggs because the matchup, and also he's very good per minute.
I mean, we do Suggs, Wagner, Towns, Diabati, Queen, shooting guard, and utility.
Totally in.
6K of play remaining.
Yeah, I love that.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, I love that.
Pretty damn good. So that's the example lineup core for you guys. The full lineup will be in that Discord. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us here tonight. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. We should have said it at the beginning of the show, James. Oh, well. And help the free support. We like it. You guys give us there. So, again, we'll be live at 5 today to do it all over again. And we will see you later.